Okay, this is a reading on Kathy Guilfoyle. Is that her name? Guilfoyle and Donnie Jr. Okay. So what I'm getting, Donnie Jr. is juggling things, trying to find a way forward. Okay, coming to a crossroads about some information, things that are going to come out, and he is in sorrow about it. Okay, he's walking away into sorrow. He's got an opposition against Kathy Guilfoyle. We look at her, and she's wanting to, balance the scales, telling him he needs to be temperate because I see him as addicted to cocaine, and her addiction is alcohol. She gets in an enemy position, wants to rule and lord it over him, thinking that she's the one that's got all the knowledge, and she can be quite cutting and she's a nasty drunk. Let's just put it out there. She wants to suppress him. She's the one that rules the roost at home. She will act as an enemy to him, okay? Tell him he needs to temper his stuff. And eventually there will be a breakup. It looks like possibly widower, she's going to be out of the picture soon. Hopes and aspirations, he wants to go forward, but it looks like possibly there could be some needing rehab. He is not doing well, okay? And we have over here, the conversations and this, the cross to bear, the difficulty. So I think that something is going to come out about this, about the difficulties. But like I said, they're both addicted. But again, she wants to rule the roost. She can be a nasty drunk, very cutting, telling how she is in charge. She's the one with knowledge, okay? And just wants to run over him, suppress him, so he's in opposition to that. He just goes into depression, and the more that she is cutting and trying to rule over him, the more he goes into his addiction, okay? So again, information is going to come out at the crossroads. He needs to get his life together. He's juggling this and not doing well, okay? And his movement is just towards more depression, okay? And she just, again, wants to think that she's owing something, something is owed to her. And so she's going to try to temper him, his actions, but the way she does it is not in a healthy manner. And so eventually there will be a breakup with them, okay? Because they are not in harmony with aspirations or anything, okay? And this has got to move forward. Every day there's more opposition. She keeps trying to suppress it. He keeps trying to rail against it. But his method is depression, and her method is to lord it over him, okay? And it's going to come, actually, both of them really need rehab, both of them. But he may, he could suffer an overdose or something happens or rehab, but something looks like it could take place to shift this, where she will be out of the picture, okay? Widower. Actually, with the widower, it could be a widow as well, but somebody will be out of this picture. Again, could possibly be an overdose or could be rehab something, but this needs to change because this is being juggled, and he's not doing it well. Every time you see him, he looks worse and worse, more drugged out. And I think that the sense I get is her addiction is alcohol, and she thinks, alcohol is okay, but the cocaine is a drug, and that's low life stuff, okay? So she is not seeing that her addiction is just as bad as his, it's just a different form. And while they were, okay for each other for a while, the tide has turned and they are not doing well together. So that's what I get from this. This is for entertainment purposes only. This is only my own feelings, the feelings I get from the energy of the cards of what's laid out. So we'll just have to watch and see if any of this holds water or if I am totally wrong. So thanks for tuning in. Much love and light. If you've enjoyed this reading, please give a thumbs up. I do so appreciate it, and we'll see you online.